Well, I guess you guys know what time it is. It's time to go thrifting! Well, here we are at Savers. Let's see what they have. There's still snow on the ground. And it's such a lovely day to go to Savers. Just another lovely day walking into the store, and I'm greeted by an Oriental umbrella. Very cool. Like the color. And started perusing here a little bit more, and I found a gonk, also known as a gnome. Really weird. But hey, I found a T-Rex bookend. This is cool. Don't really find stuff like this that often. And then I found a doll that is going to stare into your soul. And some Pac-Man mugs. Would have been nice if I could actually see these a little better, but they're pretty cool. But I passed on them. And then I found Jar Jar Binks. And I tried to press a button and it didn't make him dance. What a weirdo. And all the Christmas tat still around. What's some more Halloween tat? You know, because holiday stuff. I did like this little treat box. This treat box is pretty neat. Didn't look like it open though. I think this was just really just something you set a bucket of treats on. And look, somebody loves the smell of cow poo because cattle crossing. And 3, 9. And I was very upset because it was a 4, not a 5. Sorry, Wheeljack. And I started kind of digging through this area here, and I found some photo paper for one of those smaller printers, which is kind of cool. And I found a label maker, because label makers are neat. And check it out. It's a dust buster for your keyboard. Very tempting, but I passed. And look. You want to learn how to juggle with hacky sacks? I mean, seriously, those are hacky sacks. And check it out, an overhead projector. This is a really weird find. I thought it was kind of cool. And then I found a little container here with mice and USB things. Very tempting, especially if I still had a laptop. And then I found this thing and I was like, what is this? And then it started to dawn on me, oh wait, this is a breast pump. And then I found a booty warmer. Check it out. Be happy. Yep, be happy. Somebody wasn't happy because they didn't open it. And then I found this really, really cool steering wheel system next to another steering wheel system. It's the same one, which I thought was really strange. I'm like, what, does somebody have a race car set and decide to get rid of them? Because they are game port. And then I found another steering wheel system in a box. I wasn't really sure if it was complete. I didn't really want to drag it out, but it is made by Pelican. And check it out, Mickey Mouse. Ugh. Next to a kind of neater looking little boombox, although it is Bluetooth, so it was fairly new. And check this thing out. It's a Radio Shack distance measurer. Very tempting, but I really don't have a use for this. And then I found some Family Guy. You know, something dark side. You know, that movie. next to all these DVDs. And then some Wii games, and I kind of dug through here and I was like, oh, that's some Mario kind of thing going on here, but the rest of these are just sports games. And check this out, Bonanza on VHS, very cool. And lo and behold, still that Garth Brooks tape next to Barry Manilow. Digging through the CDs. I didn't really see much here. This Wyoming Wind looked interesting. I kept digging through here and... oh, wait. Some Dave Matthews? That's tempting. I really like that band. And kind of digging through here. Didn't really see much more. But, you know, a bunch of Christian stuff it looked like. And I was like, what is all this? Like, somebody just dumped all this off, I guess. It's literally piles upon piles. And check it out, this MASH on VHS. Very tempting. Hey, yep. Check it out, the footboot. And didn't really see much more in here except for no more naps. Yeah, I did find this Constellation book. I thought this was kind of interesting. Something very different. Don't normally find stuff like this that often in here. And digging through, I found some really gnarly chucks. Too bad they were too big for my feet. Otherwise, I would have snagged these. And then I found some more. Still too big. Really cool. And lo and behold, another set. Still too big for my feet. All three of these sets were too big for my feet. Made me very upset because I really like chucks. And digging through the toys, we found some animals. Bag of animals. And this really weird controller to something. I don't know what it was. Then I found this little robot. It's kind of cute. Sounds kind of like R2. I found this really weird looking robot thing. Wasn't sure what that was. Another dinosaur. And a little like Noah's Ark set. And more dinos. Love my dinos. Tons of dinos. I don't know what was up with dinos today. Kind of crazy. There's bags upon bags of these things everywhere. If I really wanted to build up a dinosaur collection, I could do it very easily here. Even the really super deformed weird stuff. And then I found Skeletor. ×2. And then a very proud looking He-Man. I don't know where those are from, but they're neat. Then I found this bag of superheroes. This was something I was extremely tempted on getting, considering I like to do a lot of custom action figures, but I passed on it. And then there were a whole bunch of Hot Wheels. Like, I don't know what was going on this day, but I swear somebody dropped off every Hot Wheel you can think of. It was crazy how many bags of Hot Wheels I came across here. So many die-cast cars. Just insanity. I thought it was very cool, though. But then I found this really strange bag of pullback cars. That was very tempting, but I'm like, I don't really need these. Especially that many. These are kind of cool, but there is a Mickey on a wiener. Thought that was funny. And check it out. More die-cast cars. Tons of them. I'm telling you. Like, it was definitely a car overload day. I don't know what happened here, but really, really awesome. Don't normally find this many. I found some weird stuff. I don't know. And check it out. 2 more superheroes. Here's some more on par. One of those large stomping Megatrons next to some DeLorean, and then a NASCAR. Looks like it was partially exploded. Just a bunch of random stuff sitting on the shelf here, and started kind of looking. I was like, yep, somebody ripped open a bag and just stuff was everywhere. This was very surprising. Both of these Hot Wheels sets were still sealed. They still had all their cars. And I thought this was really gnarly. I'm wondering if some kid, I don't know, didn't want him for his birthday or whatever. And then I found another bag full of cars, and lo and behold, I started really digging around there, and there was a singular wireless phone in there, which I thought was hilarious. Like, why is there a cell phone in here with all these toys? Somebody wasn't paying attention. Hey, it's a T-Rex mobile next to the Batmobile, next to a cool looking Kenworth, and some more trucks and cars. And check it out, another Batmobile, one of the Imagine X weird ones. And then here's this larger one that looked like it was kind of from Batman animated, but I don't know. And then I found this, and this was a very, very nice truck, although the back of it was kind of loose. But these little Nilt trucks are really nice. It had all the cables and everything to it, which is very surprising that wrecker wasn't missing anything. And then I found a strange little robot. He was kind of cute. Looked like a Rock'em Sock'em robot of some sort. Next to Life Choices. Check it out. It's an oversized Bumblebee, along with Captain America. A really strange looking Batman. Then we got, you know, Iron Man, of course. Hey, I found Thrift. And I forget which one this one is. Next to Superman. And then Black Panther. This was really interesting, seeing this Micro Machine collector's case. You don't see the stuff like this in the wild that often. Very nice, although I don't need it. I left it here for someone else. And then I found this strange starship next to it, a knockoff, you know, My Little Ponies. And then I found this on the floor. This is a Rainbow Bright figure. And I don't know if it was a reissue, but I know my other half didn't need one because she already has one. And check it out, Batman's up here doing the splits. I don't know what the heck was up with that, but it was kind of funny. Pretty nice looking Batman. It wasn't terrible. And look, Cookie Monster's gonna go ape and smack you with his cookies. And check it out, it's Grimlock hanging out with one of the Megazords and one of the you know, Jurassic Park dinosaurs. I really wasn't sure if this thing was complete. I didn't see a price on it, so I just left it. Then I found out, oh snap, wait, fake container of beverage that doesn't do anything next to this strange astronaut on a Segway. Why? And check it out, it's one of those weird Ninja Turtle guys from the newer series I don't like. And more plastic dinos. These were huge, by the way. This was extremely tempting. It's a little container full of like almost like muscle men kind of superheroes, but I said nah, for almost $4 now. This was really cool. It was a crystal axe. It was kind of neat. Didn't really light up or anything. I thought maybe it made noise or something. Really into like crazy stuff like this, but I don't really have room for it. And then I found the Polar Express. But wait, it's not actually the Polar Express in this thing, because I started looking and I was like, wait a minute, what are these barrels from? So, yeah, don't know if that was even complete or not. And check it out, it's another Iron Man. Next to 2, 3, 4 of these. These things are becoming like pogs. Check it out, more plastic dinos. And then I saw this. I don't know where this is from. It had opening doors and everything. I thought that was really gnarly. So if you're into like, I don't know, 6-inch figures, this would probably be really nice for that. But I don't know. I left it. Then I found this strange contraption. I have no idea what the heck that was for. And then I saw this, you know, little micro system that sits on a table. And then a nice little electric typewriter. I don't need one of these. I'd rather have a mechanical one, but that's pretty cool. And then I found this iPod dock speaker system. Very neat. Thought it was kind of cool. Well, like I might have been missing some stuff, but I wasn't sure. Very neat though. And then, I don't know if you guys remember these, but the old entertainment centers, the whole TVs, This thing is amazing. I love this. Then I saw these really brightly covered USB cables. And some more crazy stuff. Thought maybe there's like a little light or something here. I had a little tripod in here for cell phone camera, I guess. But, you know, I passed on this thing. And then I was like, oh, what's this? And it just turns out it's a digital photo album. Like, I guess you're going to carry this on your keys or something strange. And I just kind of dug through here. Didn't really see much more that was actually eye-catching. Found a disc launch gun. Thought that was strange. But nothing really a merit. Oh, some, you know, more lights that change color would be kind of cool. And I found some casters. Very tempting, but I don't really have a use for them. And some old doorknobs. Then I saw these huge lockers. There were two of them. I couldn't quite get this one to open, so I really didn't want to yank on it too much. But I did get the black one to open. These huge lockers are actually kind of nice. If I had a shop, I would definitely get these. Then I saw this. Somebody please explain to me what the heck this thing is. It's supposed to rotate, and I don't know why the heck it's got 4 footballs on it. Is this really polishing something that I don't know about? It like barely moved, so I don't know. Somebody's weird contraption they dropped off. Makes me wonder. But check it out, it's a PS1. Next to an Xbox 360. Next to another PS1. Well, they had a lot of really interesting stuff in there this time around. This is kind of how it is. It's like in the middle of the week, and sometimes I go in there and I find really cool stuff like that. Like, it's nuts how many times the place gets picked through. The amount of cars, like Hot Wheel cars I saw was kind of nuts. Especially finding those 2 that were brand new, never opened. I'm like, was that some kid's Christmas gift that the kid didn't care about? Maybe from like the year before? I don't know. It's one of those things. It always makes me wonder. But, you know, finding some really cool stuff like I did in there. I didn't really purchase anything. There was a couple things I actually thought about buying, but I didn't. I really couldn't come to the conclusion of actually wanting to purchase those. I don't know, it's just one of those things for me. I just, do I really need it? Is it worth the money? Do I have a place for it? Usually it's, do I have a place for it? But, sorry, my jacket collars drive me crazy. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, I don't know, it's hits and misses. I'd say this is all a hit, really. This was a really, really decent day in there. Found some really strange things, but some really interesting things. Anyway, this has been Plascon. This has been yet another thrift run. And I'll see you guys around as I play more coming your way. That's it for now. Bye!